How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
How long is it gonna take y'all to log in? That's what I want to know. How long is this gonna take?
Well, people don't take too long.
They don't?
They don't take too long. Don't
I
worry.
like your people.
Huh?
I like that you know your people.
I know my people.
I like that.
I know my people.
Yeah.
Because once I get going, it's on, and
Okay.
everybody get in and get going, and everybody have a good time.
Okay.
So
Well, that's what I'm here for.
well, good. Because
if it's a bad time,
I think the people need to get to know you anyway.
I don't think people really want to get to know me.
You don't think so?
Not really.
Well, we're going to find out today. What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Leo Brown, with Hangin with Barrels and Leaves. And I am in Los Angeles, California at 2nd Street Lounge. Excuse me, Cigar Lounge. And to my right, you guys left, you will see the lovely and gorgeous Miss Myesha Michell.
Thank you.
How are you, my dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain. It was,
Well, why would you? It's not gonna get us anywhere.
You ain't lying. It ain't gonna do nothing for
It
us.
won't do anything for us. So.
But it's just such a good time to be in the cigar industry. It's a good time to be here at 2nd Street Cigar Lounge.
Oh, I might have to rub that off.
And
rub off on you.
Oh, come on now. It all started with you.
I'm gonna have to have that rub off on me.
But
Yeah.
no, it's good to be here. I know we have some inner ties
We do.
with what we do.
We do.
And
We do.
we're gonna go ahead and put that out there today, tonight.
Yes.
6 p.m. Will be the release party for Trifecta from the Tobacco Cigar Company. You guys can catch us down at the LA Cigar Lounge tonight, 6 p.m.
6 p.m. tonight, LA Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pat Potter,
Pat
one of
Potter.
my dearest friends, who I've watched bloom right before my eyes. His boutique collection of cigars, and I try not to tell him all the time, but they're excellent cigars. I just don't want his head to blow up. But they're great tasting, well crafted, blended cigars, and I wouldn't say that if I didn't believe that. So
I wouldn't be selling them if I didn't believe it.
100%.
That's it.
100%.
He's a good man. He has a good product.
Yeah.
Great product. There's nothing like it on the market, especially
Yeah.
when it comes to
be
the
quite
double
honest.
perfecto wrapper.
It's true.
I mean, there's nothing on the market like it.
Yeah.
And you will not see anything because he and I we talked, and there's a patent pending.
Excellent. He needs that.
Yeah.
Because the savages that follow behind will
They're-
try to duplicate.
They're no good. They're no good.
No bueno.
No good at all.
So, see you guys tonight for that.
See you guys tonight. Yes. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, y'all. This is
I
probably
have to get it out, y'all.
this is probably gonna be a crazy interview, probably crazy than what
I
you
gotta
guys
get the yayas out.
are used to me doing. That's because Myesha is full of energy.
I am.
love the energy. Hopefully it goes out to you guys as well. So
Feed off of it.
heck yeah, man.
Please.
Heck yeah.
Please.
Yeah, you just want to not log in, but just
Okay.
just click on mine and it'll run from there.
Okay. You gotta walk me through this. Oh, you do, huh?
I do. So,
Okay. We'll get.
hang on,
we'll get-
we gonna walk Myesha through so she can start posting to her people. So
I want
that
everybody to
she can enjoy.
enjoy.
But in the meantime and in between time, we need to.
Larry needs to go by.
Yeah, come on in. This is a live
Hey,
show, and
turn-
all my people
Can
know
you turn this down?
this is a live show. Whatever happens, happens. You know, I had in San Diego, I had some meth heads walk by when I was doing the show, and they wanted.
They probably was like, we smoke.
They was on the show.
We smoke too.
They was on the show. So
You said put some smoke in there. You said what kind of smoke?
It was great. You know, I'm not mad at them.
I love it.
I'm not mad at it. Because, hey, Larry, as a matter of fact, sir, if you don't mind, I would actually need your Wi-Fi.
Smoke
Uh-huh.
to ND.
You got it. Thank you, sir. So,
Thank you, Larry.
without further ado, Smoke TND.
Yes. Smoke setting.
So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this party started.
Let's get this party started.
So, once again, I have Miss Myesha Michell to my right. You guys left.
Hi, guys.
And she is the founder of Sisters of the Leaf SoCal.
Yes. Sisters of the Leaf, Southern California. And in walks Sisters in Smoke. Come on in the camera for a hot second, sis.
Yes, right on time.
I am here for sister moral support.
I appreciate you.
This is
You know that.
Girl.
You know that.
Hey.
Like I said, guys, y'all know that this is live, it's real, whatever happens
sorry.
and said.
Oh, no, we
Get on
got
in
it.
here, baby.
We
Get
got
in
it.
here. Get in here, come on. You guys,
Just give him a shout out.
it is Miss Benny in here.
Just give him a shout out.
She is
My
here.
sister
She came to
in
support.
Smoke.
It is Sister in Smoke. Come on,
Just
get on
get
in.
on in,
Lean on
give
in
it
here.
a
Don't
little-
be shy.
Give
Lean
him a
on
little.
in. Come on.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
Can't wait for you to come on back in because we're gonna have some real talk. We're gonna have some real talk today. But yeah, this is very important of what you have going with Sisters of the Leaf SoCal. So tell everybody a little bit about how you got started with that. I don't go too far because I have some other stuff that is gonna come back to this. But tell people how you got started with Sisters of the Leaf SoCal Foundation or organization.
Well, to be quite honest, I was a little hesitant of doing it. I hadn't realized how many women were smoking cigars at all because I've been smoking for so long alone
Okay.
in this male-dominated industry.
Yep.
So, but I blame it all on social media. Social media let me know that there are other women interested in this industry and interested in smoking and holding our own. And I had a few friends that, we brainstormed about what we could do. And, this was the beginning of the acronym, to be quite honest, of SOTL, Sisters of the Leaf. So I want to say it was back in like 2014, 2015. I could be wrong about the date. But we just thought it was important to include women and have them feel comfortable. This is my foundation of how I feel about Sisters of the Leaf and cigar smoking. I want women to feel good about doing it and not hesitate because it's more of a male thing to
Sure.
do.
Yeah.
But no longer, in my opinion. I'm
Right.
being quite honest. I mean, I talk to a lot of cigar magazines and editors, and they too tell me how they see the women smoking cigars on the rise. So I think the core foundation of Sisters of the Leaf is for women to feel comfortable and join in the fun. I mean, basically, some of my dearest friends come from this industry, and I want people to enjoy that as well. I want women to enjoy that as well. So.
And the thing with me is that us out here, and I say us, I mean on the West Coast,
Sure.
it seems like it's not as popular
Right.
as it is with the females on the East Coast.
Right.
And I'm really wondering, and I'd love for you, if you have any information behind this, why is that so? Is it the stigma behind the smoke? Is it because of the hair? I mean, what's really going on whenever it comes to women smoking cigars on the West Coast?
Well, that's hard for me to say because I'm from the West,
Right.
and I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like maybe, we could be a little behind sometimes, I feel like. So we like to piggyback a little bit.
Okay.
And that's why I thought the organization was so important. Other women need to see other women doing it and see the reference or see that people are okay with you doing it. So it's like, if she can do it, you can do it. And this is pretty much what I tell women. I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
So I think they just need to see each other doing it in order for them to, jump on board. I don't know.
It just seems like I have a lot of ladies, whenever, because a lot of people know I work at Excalibur Cigar Lounge in San Diego.
Sure.
Women come in and are like, oh, it's just too smoky, or I don't want the smoke in
Yeah,
my
I don't give a damn
hair."
about that.
To me, it's just like if a man goes into a nail shop.
You're welcome.
That smell is there,
Sure.
but I don't think that most of us complain.
No.
Because we're there to support
Yeah.
our women because we want to look good.
100%.
We want to feel good as men.
Yeah.
I think that, we
This.
want a little bit of relaxation. And
makes
this
me
is what
feel good.
helps. Yeah.
It's true. I mean, it's like, I don't want to say it's like kind of corny to say, but it's like my yoga.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else, but I'm glad you said yo.
Sometimes. Depends on I got an open eagle in my hand. It depends.
No good, no good. So all right. So let's get down to it.
And you know what? Let me finish up because you were saying that women on the East Coast. I have a lot of friends on the East Coast that smoke, which is awesome. But I also live in South Florida, Miami, Coconut Grove for 7 years.
Okay.
And still was the only woman smoking at that time. So we're talking about early 2000s to the mid 2000s. I would go from cigar lounge to the cigar lounge, Little Havana, and still would be the only woman holding it down. So, and that's South Florida.
Right.
Where you can also say is like a mecca for cigars.
Yeah, you
Smoke wherever you want.
Yeah.
You know, so for many years I was alone. And I mean, I could probably name maybe 2 or 3 women that I would see on a regular basis smoking. So that was like, you know, a little disappointing. But when I left, I feel like that's when social media hit.
Yeah.
You know, it was that was happening, and so people were starting to feel more comfortable with smoking. We need to see each other doing it. That's pretty much the bottom line.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm here to support you
Oh, thank
in
you.
this mission.
Please.
Because I want to see more women smoking on the West Coast. Because I went to Atlanta and it seemed like everybody who came through, they were smoking cigars. I'm like, man, I need y'all to come over here.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is, and you know, we're gonna try to help promote this thing and see if we can get more
Good. I
women.
appreciate that.
Exactly.
The more the merrier, to be quite honest.
Because I have a real thing about women and their respective industries, whether it be cigars or beer or wine, whatever.
Sure.
And my thing is that women need to be respected in their industries.
Yeah.
And I want to bring a little bit more attention to them.
Good.
So that more women, like you're saying, can see that, hey,
That's
it's
what we
okay.
do. We need to see
It's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want everybody to get confused. Barrels and Leafs is not changing.
Sure.
It's still a male-dominated show. However, we're going to let these sisters know that
Well, at least you welcomed us in.
life still exists
Thank you.
with sisters. Exactly.
Thank you, Leo.
Exactly. But I put out a question probably last month, and I got some heavy responses to this question. So
Okay.
before I read off any of the responses,
Yeah.
I want to know, what does the cigar lounge mean to you?
A lot, actually. We're sitting in my home cigar lounge now. Second Street Cigars, downtown LA. My office down the street. I used to live up the street. And, well, this building has been here for many years, but when Gregory and Larry and Joe and Wayne took over, it gave me more of a safe space to smoke. And that's another thing that's I'm big on, especially as a woman. You want to be able to smoke in a cigar lounge where you feel safe and wanted and you know, guided here. You know, there's going to be men here, so you do have to have, I don't want to say a thicker skin. It doesn't get greasy in here or anything like that, but it's male talk. Look, it's football, it's boxing, it's, you know, it's that kind of thing. So you have to be open to that.
Right.
You know, we're not watching, you know, hair salon stuff on TV. We're not sitting around painting our nails, that kind of thing. You have to be able to feel good about being in this mix.
Right.
But my most important thing is to feel safe, a great humidor, something for me to smoke. Again, this is my home lounge. I have a locker here. I have meetings here. I invite my friends and family here, so it has to be a place where I feel wanted and safe. And there's a lot of cigar lounges in LA.
Sure.
And I feel the same way when I go there as well.
And I just want to express something real quick to the guys out there that are listening. I heard you say the word safe 4 times.
Should we take a drink every time I say safe?
No. What I want guys to understand is that we need to make sure that these ladies feel safe inside this lounge. You know, I mean, whatever you wouldn't do or say in front of your mama, some of you might do it and say it in front of your mama.
Good
but
point.
just don't do it around some of the sisters, okay? I mean, because it's not what they're looking for. Yeah, we all gonna say some words out there, you know, there's gonna be some shits and some dams, you know, but it's okay. As
No, I
long
can
as
get
it's
down
not,
with that.
Right, as long as it's not
Yeah.
derogatory
Sure.
or downright offensive, I
Tacky.
think it's right, tacky. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
We just gotta watch how we say. I mean, we still gotta look around, unfortunately,
Yeah.
or fortunately, if you will, because it's what we do. I
Yeah.
mean, this is like you say, it's a safe place for you guys.
Sure.
But it's also a safe place for us.
100%.
Because
I agree
whenever
with
it
that.
comes down to, you know, trying to get away from, you know, our significant others, spouses, whatever, this is our time to kind of relax and kick back and just be able to be one of the boys as well.
I get that.
You know?
I
So
get
I
that.
think that is something that we both need to look at and just be kind of safe about and just
Yeah.
make sure that we're having a good time. That's what it comes down to, is just having flat out good time.
Follow
So,
up.
so some of the responses I got is how to get away from their wife.
Okay. And how to get away from the husband.
Right?
I mean, he has to be okay with that too.
He's gonna be okay with
Yeah. I give my guy a lot of props. I sit here in this lounge sometimes day after day, hour on hour, and he smokes as well and he'll pop in and join as well, but have to be okay with your girl doing that.
Yeah, you
as
gotta
well.
you gotta be okay with that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some guys in there
Yeah.
be doing and saying some things.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that once again, as one of your words, that she feels safe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So somebody else said it's freedom to relax,
Okay.
a place where I get to be myself.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's real important. Is that, like I was just saying, you know, as guys.
Well, who
come
are
in-
you when you were in the world? Somebody else?
Well, you know, that's a good point, because whenever we at work, sometimes we got to put on that face.
We do.
You know, and it's like, well, this ain't who I really am. As soon as I light up this cigar, hey, let me tell you about.
Sure.
You know, so I think that you need that relaxation.
Yeah.
Somebody else said relaxation or bullshit now.
Bullshit now. My favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
And see, I can get down with the best of them too.
Y'all
My
just
favorite
don't
thing
know.
to say.
Y'all just don't know.
Like, what are you guys doing? Oh, talking shit. My favorite thing to do.
Somebody else said it's a playground or a sanctuary.
Okay.
A place to actually talk to people.
Okay.
I think that's true. Camaraderie, friendship,
Yep.
knowledge,
Relationship. Knowledge.
and one of the big ones I took away was happiness.
Wow.
Happiness.
I dig that.
'Cause
I'm happy.
Every time I light up a cigar, I'm happy. I'm
I'm happy.
a little bit more relaxed. I
Yeah.
can take on the world, I think, and
Yeah.
try to have some fun in the world. You know. So I mean, that to me was
That's
important.
big. That's big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was big. So
This is why I think more people should do it. Did you hear that list that he just ran down? Be yourself, happy, get away. You kind of taking your mind off of your everyday things.
Yeah.
Work, school, family. You never know. So, but this is a great way to blow some smoke.
right. So Sister Leaf
Yeah.
has been founded.
Yeah.
You've been running that for
It's
almost
been
4
about 4
years
years.
now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why don't you let everybody know how you got into cigars? What got you smoking? When did you start? And why did you continue?
So the great thing about this story of how I got started is that the person that's responsible for giving me my first cigar, I've never shared this story with them. And I only get to see this person maybe once or twice a year, and I feel like if I have him in the right space, I'll share that with him. But this was many years ago, I want to say 1999, when I was with some friends at a jazz festival. So if you've been to like Long Beach Jazz Festival, you're allowed to bring your food, your chairs, your blankets, and you know, when we used to roll deep too, I want to say like 15 deep, maybe more. And one night, a friend of mine was passing out cigars to everybody, you know, to his, you know, buddies and some of his cousins, and there was a few ladies, me, myself, maybe one other girl, and I was the only one that didn't get sick. I can remember like it was yesterday. My one girlfriend, we're headed off to the car, and literally leaning over in the trash bin because she couldn't handle it. I was the only one, and I think the difference is I had never smoked anything ever before, ever in life.
Okay.
Nothing. A cigarette, marijuana, nothing.
Right.
So when they say don't inhale, I was like, I got that.
Yeah, I'm not inhaling.
I don't know what to do.
Easy to follow instructions.
So that was, I want to say it was like 1999 at a festival, my first cigar, and that piqued my interest. I really didn't know what it was. I can tell you what he gave me. I don't remember he even had a band on it.
Right.
But I enjoyed it. I felt like, like we sat back and I was like just literally blowing smoke in the air.
Right.
Having a good time. So it was total relaxation. And I think that just spiraled into what I have now, what I call my love affair for cigars. So, and then it was back then, so that was LA. Back then, we didn't have a lot of lounges like we do now.
Right.
Like I know, like if you were a newbie in cigars, there's 4 or 5 cigar lounges in the city within like a 10-mile radius where you can go buy a cigar. Before, there may have been like Hollywood Smoke, maybe Lone Wolf on the west side. 2nd Street was here, but I just wasn't familiar where to go. I didn't know how to navigate.
Right.
Where do I get a cigar? I wasn't Googling it at the time. It was so long ago. So I think the genius part about me smoking then, I then moved to Florida in like 2001, and I just knew that once I got there, I'm going to be educated.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my dear friends are Cuban, and I've got a lot of knowledge on cigars and how to pick out a fake, and the blend that I enjoy, and how my palate progressed over the years.
Yes.
So I got all my education living in South Florida.
And that's where I plan to go in 2020.
2020 is around the corner, my brother.
I know 2020 is coming, and I already have dedicated dates for me being in Miami. I got to hook up with my man TK.
Oh.
And I got to hook up with another buddy of mine out there. And we're going to go through the whole cigar world of Miami.
That sounds exhausting.
It's going to be exhausting. I'm going to need probably a week there.
Maybe.
And probably 2 weeks after I get back.
Right.
It's going to be work then vacation.
So you're just
when
going to
I get
kind of
back.
hop around and...
That's the intent. Want to make sure that I get to see the world of cigars from the Florida lifestyle.
Okay.
What it actually means. Who's who, who's what, where's what. I just want to see it all to be able to gain that knowledge. It's important
I did that.
we all get the knowledge that is about this thing that we put between our fingers.
100%.
We don't get the right knowledge.
Sure.
We just out there just
misled, kind of willy-nilly. Which is fine too, to be quite honest.
It is.
That's what I tell women. You don't have to be, you're not going to get educated, cigar 101 on your first cigar.
Right.
Take your time. Find out what you like. Like people say that start them off on something sweet. Not necessarily, but if it's pleasing to your palate, if it's pleasing to your palate, that's what I tell people to try.
I'm glad you said that. Introducing people to something sweet.
Yeah.
Why is it that most people think that giving a sweet cigar to a woman is the right thing to do? Why do you think that is?
Because of the flavor. Look, we don't want to put anything bad in their mouths. Oh, I'm still talking about cigars, guys.
We have to watch this.
For now. Okay. But yeah, it's the flavor. It's like wine. Right?
Well, I think
people drink wine, they only like the wine. They only want to drink what they like. So if it's the sweeter Riesling Moscato, that's what they enjoy on their palate. Now, because it's a cigar, because there's so many different strengths, same with wine, then your palate will graduate.
I'm just gonna be honest. I think it's rather insulting.
Okay.
If a storekeeper just looks at a woman and says, "Oh, let me introduce you to this sweet cigar."
I agree with that. I
think that with the approach that I normally have is that, okay, have you smoked anything before?
That's a good place
And
to start.
if not, and if so, what have you smoked? Okay, then do you want something sweet?
Sure.
I don't think that it's automatic that it should be something sweet. No one should just put an acid in a woman's hand or a sweet Jane in someone's hand. I don't think that that's true. I don't think that that should be something that happens. But it just seems to be something that I'm hoping that it's starting to change
Maybe
in the culture.
people like us.
Yes.
People like us would have to introduce them to a great cigar. And by the way, acid is a great cigar. It's got a little sweet flavor, but it's a great cigar. Same about what's the other one you said?
The Sweet Jane?
Sweet Jane. Great cigar.
Yep.
It just has a little sweet, I think that one has like a sweet tip.
Yeah.
But you know, the palate has to graduate. And I think, I agree with you. So you don't have to just come out the gate saying, try this sweet cigar.
Right.
Ask them what they like. You know, I like to know if you've smoked anything.
Right.
Cigarettes,
weed, doesn't matter.
hookah.
Yeah.
You know, it's about the flavor or the taste, mostly for men and women.
That's right.
To be quite honest.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have to shove it to them, but you know, you got to talk to them, find out. And I would actually start with wine.
Me personally, what I really try to do with women who've never smoked before, I'll introduce them to a regular premium cigar.
Okay.
And the next time I see them, or a couple times down the road, I'll say, okay, now let me show you this sweet cigar. Let me show you the infused cigar.
What's the reaction?
The reaction is, I don't like that. And it's okay. And that's the reason why I don't just arbitrarily think that women should be introduced to a flavored cigar.
I'm with that. I like to ask them first.
Because there's a lot of women out here who are knowledgeable in the cigar game.
100%.
And they just don't get the credit, and I don't think that that's the way to start off. And
well, I dig that. I'm coming out Excalibur. Follow me.
it's going down, baby. So here's my other thing.
Okay.
There was a interview with some of the Sisters of Belief a couple years ago.
Yeah.
One was Delicia Silva.
Yeah.
Sarah
Okay.
Mason.
Yeah.
Miss Louie.
Yeah. Okay.
And a couple of other ladies that were interviewed.
Sure.
And I read that interview. It was a great interview. All of them had some great things to say about the world of tobacco, about being a woman in the industry. I know that we're interviewing right now, but how do you feel about that not coming to you?
Wow.
I'm not throwing anything on the spot, but I'm just saying because I think that you have a very interesting story.
Thank you.
I think that you would be
Thank you,
someone
Leah.
who should be interviewed in that capacity as well.
Well, I didn't read the interview. Somebody sent it to me. I'll be honest with you. Look, it's a sisterhood.
Right.
It's a sisterhood first, and I'm here for that reason. I can't be in all the interviews.
You can't?
I mean, if I wasn't invited, I couldn't. So, and I'm okay with that. I think people who know me know that I'm not a very jealous person. I'm competitive,
Right.
but I'm not very jealous, and I'm here for it. So, congratulations to them.
Sure.
I'll have my time. I'll have my time. You know, so no love lost.
No, look, I would expect you to say nothing different. It's just that, you know, the time that I've known you is that you are deep into this cigar culture.
Yeah.
You know, and it just kind of, it really kind of took me aback is that you did not get that opportunity.
I'm sure there was some hands in it too. I mean, if I wanted to just get down nitty gritty, I'm sure somebody had a hand in it too, like who you should talk to,
Sure.
and that's fine.
But it's okay because we're going to do something out here on the West Coast.
We will.
We're going to bring the West Coast to everybody.
There's so many things. I got my hands in so many different pots just to build up this industry. I'm here for the culture.
Right.
So if there's other Sisters of the League, look, they're all over the world. I met some beautiful women from, where were they been? From Germany. Sisters of the League came to Beverly Hills.
That's awesome.
Last summer. So they're all over the world. And I'm here for that. I'm here for the culture and the sisterhood. 100%.
100%.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here for that.
Yeah. So we've been smoking for a minute. Why don't you tell everybody what you smoking?
Well, I'm smoking a Monte Cristo Open Eagle. Look, here's the thing, guys. I was a little hesitant on this ring gauge on this here film, okay? I don't know. It's maybe what 50? Would you say 52, 54?
That's a 56.
56. 56. I'm good now.
You good?
But one of my favorites, though.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
It's a great smoke.
Yeah.
I'm smoking,
So is that one.
I'm smoking the Partagas Series 4.
Yeah.
And we are actually pairing it with Johnny Walker Black.
Oh. How about cheers?
In case y'all didn't know, Barrels and Leafs is all about parents. Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
So, I'm going to do this because this is what people try to, I'm hoping that people look at my show for. Why don't you tell everybody what kind of notes and things that you're getting from that cigar?
Believe it or not, it's not bold. This is a very, this gives me a lot of creamy fullness, but not harsh, where I can finish this. I can smoke this to the nut.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you get your hands on one of these, I would say give it a shot.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
100%.
100%. So, Second Street, you said this has been one of your home lounges for years. I just want everybody to know this is a great place, man. I mean, I came here, took a look around, met Larry as soon as I walked in the door. Larry's a great guy. We're gonna try to get Larry in here. See if he'll sit down and have a few words because he is.
That would be nice.
He is part owner of the lounge, right?
Yes.
So we got to have the owner in at
nice.
some point.
Yeah.
Introduce himself and give us more of the history of the lounge and how it all started.
Good
and all
idea.
that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but Second Street is a place that I can look at and say that I really would like to call this home. I see why you call it home. It's very relaxing. It's very intimate as well.
Yeah.
Very nice lighting.
Yeah.
TVs all over the place. I mean, we're sitting here watching the Alabama game.
Yeah.
So it's very very quaint, if you will.
It is. It's very welcoming.
Yeah.
Look, we're downtown LA, and if you know anything about downtown Los Angeles, it's on the uprise.
Yeah.
So maybe 10, 15, 20 plus years ago, now that's happening.
Yeah.
Not your go-to spot when you come to Los Angeles. That has changed tremendously. So I think it's, when you come to LA, you come downtown. 100%.
I think
you're going to
that's
come downtown for staples. You're
I
going to
think
come
that's
downtown for race restaurants.
I think that's it.
And the residential buildup down here is massive. There's a lot of cranes.
Yes. I noticed that on the way in.
Yeah.
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 But for some reason, Siri took me the long way around.
Did
but,
it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Trying to get the miles.
Yeah, she's trying to. Yeah, yeah. I don't think Pat gonna go for that, but
You'll be alright.
But yeah, I mean,
You'll be alright.
I mean, LA is huge for
Yeah.
the cigar lounges. That's something that Larry and I were talking about prior, and it's just it's a growing industry. It's a growing area.
Yeah.
And from what he's saying is that it's really not. It's not stopping.
Yep.
So it's something that if you want to get on in now while you have the
What
opportunity.
I like to say, not to cut you off, is that there's room for everybody.
There's room for everybody. No
If
one
you've been
person
to
can
LA,
make all the money.
we're pretty big city, far and wide.
Yes. Yes.
So there's room for everybody.
There is, and that's what I always tell people. There's room for everybody, bro. Don't think that you're gonna get all the money because you can't handle all the business.
It's true.
And it's tough. It's
Wouldn't be
tough.
able to do it.
That's it.
Wouldn't be able to do it 7 days a week, all day.
Right. Yeah, you can't do it. So we're gonna get Larry in here. Larry,
Sir.
come on down here, sir. We're gonna get the owner in, guys, and like I said, we're gonna let him talk a little bit more about the lounge and how everything came to be.
You can pass by. Come on through.
It's live, man. It's
Yeah.
live.
Say what's up.
What's
There
up?
we go. See? All the people up.
Somebody in San Diego like, what?
Larry, have a seat, man. Have a seat.
Oh, Larry never sits next to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this a little.
How are you, Larry?
Hi, Larry.
I'm gonna do this a little Oprah style. Y'all on camera and I'm not.
Okay.
But no, Larry. We first of all, I want to thank you for allowing us to come in and do this interview.
Okay.
But Myesha was telling us about Second Street Lounge from her perspective, and we wanted to know from the owner's perspective, how did Second Street come about? When did it come about? Just give us the whole scoop.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess in like the mid 2000s, everybody was just starting to get into cigars.
Right.
And a group of us used to just smoke cigars. We go lounge and lounge, and this was one of the lounges we used to go to all the time.
Right.
Back then it was called Second Street Cigar Lounge in Gallup.
And Gallup.
Because at that time downtown was building up, and this was considered part of the arts gallery. So
Right.
by doing that, we were getting special credits.
Gotcha.
But now, all that's, Myesha probably told you, is that's so far between now, because the place has exploded. Downtown has just really exploded. But so we got it in right in the beginning, right when it was coming up.
So,
You know.
mid 2000s, you guys opened up, and what was it that made you say?
we were smoking in the mid 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't really get into the buying phase. until
So what made you guys say, all right, it's time. It's time for us to do our thing.
Well, like I said, we visit all the different lounges, and we got to the point where we just say, hey, let's go for it. Cigar lounges is basically bars and a barbershop to black men. I'll just put it like that. And we wanted our own place to where we can feel comfortable and have fun. And since we've done that, it's been like, one of the best things we've ever done, because the kind of people that we've attracted. And as you can see Myesha right here, somebody sitting in the back, you can see her. The women are really, really making a big impact. They bring the simple as that.
What do we bring to the lounge?
You guys bring class to the lounge.
Class.
Say it for those in the back.
Okay.
Well, which is really about true. So I mean, I'm not mad at that. Women do bring a lot of class. So you guys have a nice selection of cigars, which I will display to everybody a little bit later. So, as an owner, how do you go about saying, okay, I want to bring this cigar in, I want to bring this cigar in, or no, I don't want to bring that one in? What do you guys do?
Okay, first, as owners, it's three of us. It's Larry Pickens, Greg Hayes, and Joseph Williams. Right. Plus, we have two other guys that help out. So we're all like a big family. So when we're looking at cigars, unfortunately, if you live in California, you probably know about the great taxes that we have experienced. I don't know why you're laughing. So a lot of people had to kind of reduce some of their inventories. It wasn't making sense. Simple as that. It's hard seeing somebody come from Texas and Atlanta and they're only paying 10%. If I tell you what we pay in California, it's pretty depressing.
Yeah, it is.
So
Very.
this is
pretty
more,
sad.
it's more of a love now. It's just a love.
Mhm.
It's our spot. But the good thing about it is kind of people that we attract down here, downtown LA. I can name drop it all that, but we don't do that here. But everybody comes through here.
Right.
And they know about us.
Right.
So it's our own little place. We call it Second Street, the second home. Absolutely, positively, we don't allow no drama.
This is true.
Because I am the hammer. So if you come here, act right. If not, feelings will get hurt.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Hurting feelings is just part of the game. Go ahead, man.
But as far as cigars, what you learn about the cigar industry,
Right.
at this point in time, 90% of cigars are smoking pretty good, premium.
Mhm.
I mean, like in the early days, you get a lot of crap because people were just selling just to be selling, but they weeded out a lot of stuff.
Right.
So if you're a rep and you're trying to sell your product, it's got to be something that people want to smoke, because our palates have developed over the years. We're experts.
Yeah.
We are cigar professionals.
Yep.
Somebody give me a cigar, I say it's good. You might say it's good. It's good.
There it is.
All this point rating system, all that. A lot of that.
Yeah.
So
Trap. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. So we don't go for that. So
Right.
We smoke what we like.
Right.
And if you don't like it, okay, you don't like it. But it is what it is. So we don't get caught up in the hype no more,
Okay.
because the business has taken over. Big business has taken over. The little boutique brands are still great, but you don't get that personal service like we used to get now.
Right.
So if you come in here, you gotta bring it, or no hard feelings.
That's it. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where our culture is in LA right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lounges, a lot of different lounges in different parts of the city, and the valley, and the Inland Empire. So it's not to say there's a lot of competition, but people smoke what they want to smoke,
Yeah.
and that's kind of how we do it now.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like I say, I mean, not saying it for the camera, not saying it just because you're sitting here. I really love this lounge. I know you saw me pacing back and forth. I mean, I was getting a good lay of the lounge and how it how it all comes together, and I really, really do like how this is laid out. I did put together a little video, which I'll put out a little bit later, but I really do like the layout of this.
Sweet.
And I look forward to coming back time and time again. This is a great place.
Honored guest.
I appreciate
I
it.
didn't realize this is your first time here.
This is my first time here.
Oh, well, this is first stop is great.
That's it.
Filming.
That's it.
Look at you.
I'm on
You in
it.
here like
I'm on it.
swimwear now. This is home now.
I like
Well,
it.
you have your own home.
I do. I
We'll
work
come
in
there
my
to-
home.
Yeah, we'll come there to infiltrate.
I like
One day.
it. I like it. I like it. Everybody come on out.
Yeah.
And just so people know, I got a scarf on because it's winter time in Los Angeles.
We're having our fake winter.
And so I got to kind of look cool,
Larry, would you do me a favor? Let everybody know the address here and how to get in contact with you guys.
124 West 2nd Street, Los Angeles, California, zip code 90012. We are in the heart of downtown, right near City Hall, right near the Staples Center. We are at ground zero, as far as downtown.
You guys got social media?
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, 2nd Street Cigars on Instagram. That's the base I'll be doing.
That's it.
Just follow us there. Come on, check us out.
That's it. You guys get on down here to 2nd Street. Talk to my man Larry. And
give a shout out to all my other knuckleheads out there. Dro, Dilly, Debonair. We all started off together.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
true.
I
So
love
we all,
it.
that's what we do.
Yeah, I saw the shirt that you put together.
Oh,
Right.
Smoking too.
Yeah, Smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kings,
Love some Smoke
Debonair, LA Lounge, 2nd Street. And I always forget one.
Yeah.
Is that all of them?
Second, LA Lounge, Debonair, Smoking.
Think that's it?
Yeah.
Think that's
We
it?
let you out. Yeah. No, we don't.
Thank you, Larry.
No, we all.
Let me
we
off
all
the
boys.
hook. Yeah. But the T-shirts, I wish I had one because the T-shirts is a promotion for the documentary I'm producing with my co-executive producer, Kareem Fort.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you guys remember I did my interview here with Beyond the Smoke, which is a YouTube channel. He interviewed me about Sisters of Belief as well, and my journey, like I say, my love affair with cigars. And we found it necessary to bring light to the LA cigar culture.
Absolutely.
So we've been in production for this documentary for the past 8, 9, 10 months, and we'll continue with production. Probably try to wrap first, I want to say maybe March of 2020, and try to release it sometime during the summer of 2020.
Right
So
on.
we've been interviewing local celebrities,
All right.
some names you know,
Sure.
you will know, and of course some of our favorite cigar lounges that we visit, and it's about the culture, to be quite honest. So people who enjoy cigars, no matter what. But that's to come. That's to come. So that's the T-shirt. It's a promotion for the documentary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see the documentary. Can't wait to get a T-shirt.
Yeah,
That's
man.
not
T-shirts is
always
really-
support. Always
really
support.
Thank you.
Great
We need
marketing
that.
T-shirt.
That's what it's really all about, guys. We're just trying to support one another in this culture. Like you pointed out, when we travel to other states, we see the camaraderie and the special blend of both men and women in other states, and we want to be recognized for that as well.
Right.
So I think this documentary will help, and who knows, maybe we'll do another city.
Right on.
Yeah.
San Diego's waiting.
San
Coming to
Diego's
you.
coming. Yeah. Yeah. So looking forward to that. It's been really a great journey, and we've got some special stuff coming up. So really excited.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, Mr. Larry, I know you got a business to run. Sure, you don't want Benny running it.
Yeah, we do.
We're gonna try. Yeah, we really do.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
See, a great cigar lounge is where your regulars take care of the cash register. Always remember that.
I will never do that.
That's a sign of a great cigar lounge. And with that, young lady, I'm out of here.
So I'm gonna get Miss Benny in here.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, B.
Come on, Benny.
Your turn.
What?
Marcus, darling. Please come say hello.
Come on in, Benny.
Come on.
It ain't-
I need you.
If you guys don't know who this is Sister in Smoke, Miss Benny. She is all over the LA area.
You get around.
I'm not gonna say she get around. I ain't gonna say
I
that.
You found me at 2 places.
She is all over. She is all over your social media pages. If not, you need to follow her now. Sister in Smoke. Miss Benny is a great person to know. She's full of life, full of energy, and just wanted to pop you in here. I know it was
Solicited.
I don't even want to say unsolicited. It was unexpected.
Yeah.
And
We wanna
I
see
had
this
to
lovely face.
I had to get that smile in. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
I'm just, my
Thank you,
How you been doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Look fabulous.
Good. Are you coming out to support the trifecta event for tobacco?
Always gotta support Pat.
That's what I'm talking about. I love
You'll
it.
get that ass.
I love
Yes, he will.
Yes, he will.
Yes,
I
he
love
will.
it. I love it. So Benny, just real quick, tell us a little bit about how you got started in smoking cigars.
Ooh, wait.
I don't even know this.
It was NBA All-Star 2010.
Okay.
Dallas. Ken.
Right. Okay.
So Ken Hamlin is one of my best friends. So when he retired from football, he stopped drinking. So when he stopped drinking, he started smoking. So we're on his balcony. He stayed right across the street from the American Airlines basketball arena. He walks out, he hands me a tobacco special and says, "Here, smoke this. Don't choke."
See?
Don't choke.
You don't need a lot of instruction.
Oh no, I needed some more instruction.
You didn't choke.
Oh, what? Did I choke? There are pictures to prove my throat protruded from my body.
See what I mean?
I never
That
smoked.
didn't happen for me. You never smoked
I never
anything before?
smoked anything. I had gotten kicked off the weed boat
Okay.
because they said they didn't do it right. Like, so I just, bourbon is all I got.
Okay.
And after that, it was terrible. After that, I just kept, every time we traveled somewhere, he opened the box or go inside of the lounge and say the same thing.
Don't
Here. Here, take this. What do you want me to do with it?
Don't
He
choke.
He ain't cut it, ain't lit it, just smoke it, don't choke it. That was the motto for 2010. So maybe after a couple of trips, I figured it out because men don't talk that much. They don't give you too much vocabulary,
Okay.
too much instruction. It's like that.
He just wanted you on board.
Or he wanted me to die. One of the two. Marcus!
Come on, Marcus. Come on, you come all the way down here. Come through. Just come say hi to the camera.
Come on.
Yeah, I appreciate your support.
Hey.
No, you gotta come lower. The camera. Come lower.
Hey.
Hi,
This is Cigar Porn in the house. Cigar Porn LA. Right on, right on.
Yeah. So, it's smoking ever since.
So you persevered.
Listen, it was persevere or die.
See? And you didn't die.
I didn't. I'm here.
So, you've been kind of in this industry for about how long now?
A year and a half.
Year and a half? And you're
Solid.
you're solid.
Solid.
You're constantly around some of the big names. How do you feel whenever you meet some of these big name people that you see? Like for instance, like Skip Martin or Steve Saka, something like that. How do you feel being around those guys and they recognize you? Like, hey, Benny, come on, let's get a picture. How do you feel about that?
Oh gosh, if I could only be Benny. I don't think anybody knew my name for a whole year. It was like, hey, Sisters of Smoke.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's great.
It was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I mean, they're regular people, I suppose. I mean, it's cool to learn more about the intricacies of tobacco and then take you seriously because you have a curious nature. And I I think that's probably more so what they're drawn to with me. Like if I'm gonna smoke something, I don't even know what it is, where it's from, how you fermenting it. If I, people want to give me cigars all the time, and if I ask you, hey Myesha,
Oh shoot.
if I say, hey Myesha, where'd you get your tobacco from? And you answer, you tell me everything, but it's from somewhere, I'm not gonna smoke it.
Right.
I'm too old to be putting anything in
Right.
this body.
Right.
So, so it's cool to like go places like the Dominican Republic for a cigar or go to IPCPR and really find out about different brands. And I think that's the draw for them to me. So they're cool. I'm built really nice relationships and they take me seriously. So that's always great.
So you heard me earlier talking to Myesha about, obviously we're here for Women in Cigars, Sisters of the Leaf. How do you feel about the culture of women smoking cigars? Do you feel that it's progressing? Do you feel that it's kind of stagnant right now? How do you feel about the community of women smoking cigars?
I think it's moving forward. I think we are paying a little bit more attention. I think we could do better at being intentional about the specificity of what we're doing versus like, I'm known for blowing smoke or, giving you a beat about what it is you're smoking, but a lot of people, they like it, they think it's cute, they like the idea of us being in the lounge, but there's still a really big gap to be taken seriously. That makes sense.
What do you think? What do you think that filament is for that gap?
I mean, it's still a boys' club. The tobacco industry is very, very, very traditional. It's ran by now 5th generation people, so technically we're still the outsider, whether we're in that industry or not. The last word doesn't always begin or end with us, whether we're influencers, whether we work for a company, whether we're selling their stuff. And I think, you gotta be intentional about what you post, what you're smoking. It's okay to say, no, I don't want that. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I won't waste your time or your money. That's not my jam. And not be afraid to step up, and when someone's talking to you about cigars, know what it is you're talking about. So you're like, oh, okay, I still get that. Oh, okay, well, let me ask you something else. And it's like, when you're not expecting me to nap, that this got a San Andreas wrap around it. It's almost kind of like, I feel like it's our duty to know.
We got customers in the building.
So then let me ask you this. There's a lot of women that that post pictures with their cigars. I noticed some of the provocativeness, if you will. Women smoking cigars and taking pictures with cigars. I noticed that both of you don't show pictures like that.
Listen, I'm in a turtleneck. Keep it all the way real. You're going to get this lipstick,
This full beat.
and you ain't going to get that.
You see my beat today?
You're going to get these eyebrows and this lipstick.
Okay.
That's about all you going to get from me. Listen, Myesha, you going to get this beat, these earrings, jewelry popping. She comes through like a fucking lady every time.
You know what? No shade though. I mean, I always say that's your Instagram.
It's your Instagram.
That's your brand. If that's how you brand yourself, so be it. I don't get down like that. We don't get down like that. But if that's how you roll, that's for you.
I mean,
apparently there's an audience for it.
I just take it kind of offensive as a man whenever you do get the approaches that you do,
Yeah.
and you're trying to keep people off of you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want the attention, don't post it that way. I mean, is that how you guys look at it too?
No, that's what it is.
Well,
That's the bottom line.
I mean, it doesn't have to be smoking cigars. It's just right across the glory.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
when
how you carry yourself in the street.
Yeah.
That's how you brand yourself. So
I mean, one of the more unfortunate things
Hello.
about that is
another one of my sisters, just say hello to the camera.
huh?
Say hello to the
Like
camera.
this, just
All your glory.
you got
All your glory.
Just sit down.
Pick your hand.
Say hello. Say your name.
Vanessa.
Nessa. That's what I call her. Nessa.
First of all, you didn't tell me. I told this whole I was at home looking crazy.
You do not look crazy.
Huh?
You do not look crazy.
Got it.
We ain't finna do this. I'm gonna go over here. Y'all got your makeup on looking good and got me out here looking like the homeless.
Fabulous.
I didn't know that
You got
color
that
name was
special
black.
Y'all ain't
tan.
gonna have me in here
We'll
looking
talk
like
about
somebody's
that.
boyfriend.
You like the special tan you got me rocking now?
Honey, it's a lot. My
I
whole
love
face
it.
fell off.
I love it.
I'll come back with y'all.
This
Y'all
is
look
a
cute
leap.
though.
Thank you, boo.
This is what I mean by it's a live show. I don't stop the camera. It's got to be real. It's authentic. That's just the way that Barrels and Leaf roll. And I love
Barrels
it.
of leaf, and this is like what you get when you come to a cigar lounge.
This
right?
is it.
It's like
This is it.
you let your hair down.
Let your hair down. Relaxation.
Happiness.
Happiness.
A lot of smoke.
I love it. I
A lot
love
of
it.
smoke.
A lot of smoke.
Yeah.
Well, Benny, I'm not going to keep you on the spot. I know that you didn't expect this.
It's okay.
So,
Whatever Myesha needs.
I need you. I always tell my girls that I need it. I need it. You can't have this Sisters of the Leaf organization without my sisters, to be quite honest. And of course, I've got a lot of male friends in this industry as well. I need them. We need each other. So
But I got a question because something you said kind of rubbed me the wrong way. When you say, Barrels and Leaf, I'm paraphrasing now.
yeah, we can roll it back.
Roll back the beautiful bean footage. But you was like, yeah, we're very much a male-dominated, channel, whatever you said. And I was like, see,
Is that true?
that's what's wrong
Is that true?
with the industry now.
Because I follow.
Why
Yo,
couldn't
you gonna get back in the
well,
camera now?
let
Get back in the
me
shot.
trade seats.
Get back in the shot.
I'm in the seat.
Let me trade seats.
You
asked me the question.
You sit
Okay,
right
I'm gonna sit
here.
right here. I'm gonna sit
Get
right
back in the
here.
shot.
Okay, so ask the question again.
See if we in there, Marcus. See if we all in there. Yeah, you can
So,
walk by.
so your question was,
So you made a comment about this show being a male show. She said something. You said, but this is still a man's situation.
Well, because he included Sisters of the Leaf too, so you also said that it was a male.
Well,
show.
sure. So you said yes, but what you were saying, what I heard.
what you heard.
What I heard.
What you heard, not what I said.
Partly what you said. But what, I'm gonna do my part. What I heard was that I'm gonna let the women be a part.
To that.
But this is still a man's thing. I'm saying that's what
I'm
I'm
asking.
asking.
I'm asking.
It's a male dominated industry,
We know that.
and we all know that.
But why do we need to be reminded that?
Because I don't want
We're an addendum and
I
we're
don't
not.
want people thinking that, oh, you know what, Leo kind of flipping on us now. He gonna go all women now, and now people start getting that impression like I might be flipping.
Flipping.
Are you flipping, Leo?
Don't ask that question.
Are we flipping?
I'm not flipping.
But why does it have to be either or? Why can't you, if someone approached you about, oh my God, those women over there, this was a man's show. Now this is where we get together, we beat our chests and drink our Tennessee whiskey. Why can't you turn the narrative to, oh well, this is an inclusive situation. This is about people who smoke, and people who smoke, that includes both men and women. Instead of delivering a narrative that sounds one-sided, but we can only play if you say so.
It sounds like you kind of snapping on me, so I'm gonna give it
I
back to
mean,
you.
it's a point.
I'm just playing.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
The only reason why I'm
I'm just
asking,
kidding.
the only reason why I'm asking that is because when I go places like CPR, especially the first time, right? I think they like the idea of us being around, but the innate and subconscious passe about our presence was kind of off-putting. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go back to my hotel room and rearrange this elevator pitch. I'm gonna get you tomorrow. But it's a lot of work to be included
Sure
versus being an addendum.
Sure.
Versus being, okay, well, today we got a special show because we got these girls here today. Why can't we just be along for the ride?
So let me explain to the people, and let me explain Benny's question with my answer. And the thing about it is, I'm sorry, Sister and Smoke. The thing about it is that the reason for me doing this, and I know that you don't because you would understand what I'm saying here. If you follow me, you'd understand. So I've done a lot of females over the last shows, and it's very important for me to get the female perspective out so that it's not lost in the shuffle for all the men.
There you go.
Females are very important to this industry. That's one of the things that me and Myesha were talking about in the very beginning. So I've done a lot of female shows in the past, which probably my past 3 shows have been very important to me because I wanted it to be all about the women, right? And what I'm saying is, by my statement, is that I don't want people thinking I'm going on the opposite team. That's all I'm saying.
Can I say something?
No, you cannot say anything.
That's cool.
My man Marcus is in the background. This is Cigar Porn LA is in the house. Marcus, what's your question? Because the show is starting to run long now, and I don't want to keep the people.
So basically, we love the women that's in this industry. You guys give it that candy to look at. You guys make it sexy. We don't make it sexy. Women make it sexy. Are we thinking at you in a different manner? Sometimes yes. 60, 80% of 100. We are, yes, but at the same time, it's a reflection on the men to say, you know what, you guys are doing something that is bringing everybody together. So it's not just, it's men driven, don't get me wrong, because it all started with power. It all started with, not even saying African Americans smoke cigars, but now you see women smoking cigars, women in power. So I'm in all agreement of everyone smoking together, but women mostly do it sexier than men.
Sure.
So that's my input on that.
They already got the sex appeal. So
They got the sexy pill. So women get the most followers.
Exactly.
Because we like to see them smoking cigars.
See it.
So that's one thing that we enjoy. So keep on smoking, keep on keeping it sexy, and you're going to keep on getting followers because they're going to keep on watching your ass.
That's it.
Yes.
And with that being said, this has been one hell of a show, you guys, and I appreciate Benny
Fun
being
times.
on. I appreciate Myesha being on. Thank my man Marcus for stepping in at the last minute. I appreciate him always.
I'm not here.
And you guys keep following Barrels and Leaves. Keep following Leo Brown. Keep following Myesha Michelle, Sisters of the Leaf,
Please.
SoCal, and Miss Benny, Sisters in Smoke. And also, do not forget my man Marcus, Cigar Porn LA. You guys need.
I don't know where that came
If you
from.
understand that, then you know this is a real show. All right, you guys, we're out of here. Appreciate you guys. Love you much. And as always, keep smoking, keep drinking, cut light, draw, and sip, baby. Peace.